Sure.
Okay.
No problem.
How did it feel to fill those shoes of Arnold?
Airy. Airy would be the honest answer. Big shoes, big shoes. The man casts a big shadow. I didn't feel I had to fill them, thank God, because the film felt, as much as it follows the same plot points, as much as even some of the dialogue is the same. I'm thinking a character that's the same name. Who am I kidding? No, but tonally it was very different. You know, it didn't have. The original had a great kind of absurdist sense of humor to it. You know, that you could call kitsch or whatever, and which was brilliant. And this one doesn't. And I think that's really smart because Verhoeven was a very particular filmmaker and had a very particular style. And so it was nice that we didn't kind of tread on his toes. And it's played more as a straight drama. This with a lot of action, but as a straight drama.
Coming into it, how did you make sure you made it your own when you were on set?
I mean, I just treated it like any other film, really. You know, I mean, I was aware when the script came to me, I was kind of dubious as to why they would. Same with Fright Night, which I loved. I did the remake of Fright Night, and I loved the original of that as well. And I was like, oh no, I can't do two originals. One is uncool and. And I read it and I really liked it. I hadn't done a big film in 6 or 7 years. And then I met Len Wiseman and he showed me the drawings of the world that the story was going to exist within. And I was just blown away by them. And it was literally, as actors, sometimes you take yourself serious and you want to be thought of as a serious actor and all that kind of. Not to say that everyone in this film. I think everyone in this film, I'll speak about myself, treated this film as if it was a $100,000 student film. You treat it the same way. You're as attentive to the work and the character's journey as you are on other things. It's just everything around it is a bit more grand and a bit more ostentatious and louder and faster. And you obviously have to find a bigger audience than you do if you spend $100,000 on a film. So there's that pressure. But as far as the work goes, just treat it the same, really. You know, and I didn't feel the pressure of having to, maybe more pressure in it coming out or doing this, but the actual practical experience of doing the story, I was just an actor telling the story, you know.
What do you think fans will be surprised about the movie?
I have no idea. I mean, I hope, two things. I hope, as I was beginning to say, when I saw the drawings that Len had done, there was like a 6 or 7 year old inside me that just seriously went, wow, I could be part of this. I could be in that frame. I really did. I had a moment in Len's office, underneath the 4 or 5 pass or whatever it was, going, wow, man, I could be in that frame. That'd be so cool.
I need to do that.
Kind of a bit like that, I was a bit of a film fan, and me and the kid in me kind of. So if the audience react in a similar kind of odd fashion to the world that's created, that would be really cool.
Great.
But I think as important, if not more importantly than that, is if you don't care about the characters, well then we didn't do our job, you know what I mean? Really, I think all the action scenes in the world and all the fancy props and set designs and beautiful lighting can never cloak the lack of a good story or lack of decent performances. So hopefully everyone does their job and the audience can gravitate to the characters emotionally as well as just be awed by what's there. So I hope,
Thank you, Colin.
You're welcome, love.